What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we're going to get into this next day for July 30th, 2024. We're going to just take a recap over the July 29th of yesterday's bets. We went 3-2 yesterday. We cashed 3 in a row, but our first bet of the day was Spain versus Egypt. Man, that was just a game where I just didn't understand what Spain was doing. Spain ended up dominating most of the possession. I was watching the game. They hit the woodwork in the beginning of the game. I thought they were going to score. They hit the post right on the woodwork, and it bounced right off. And then Egypt just had a crazy counterattack the whole game where they just ended up scoring 2 goals. They won the game. I just didn't know how Spain lost that game. And then we go into the last bet of the whole day where we were on a 3-3. We won 3 in a row, and I was like, okay, get into this last game. And yeah, we had the over 1.5 in the first half of the game, and for the LDQ in the Banana Bonita game. But yeah, I guess nobody scored the whole entire game. Nobody scored. It's like if you watched that first half of football, if you just sat there and watched the Ecuador game, man, they hit the post 5-6 times in that game, man. And the goalie saved like 4 things in the four saves in the first half, plus the hitting the post like 4 times. Man, I do not know how we did not cash that over 1.5 in that first half. Just wild how the ball just did not go in. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get into this next day. I'm really confident in this next day. But the one thing that was actually good, if you guys did watch the video yesterday, we did hit our 2 confident bets. I told you guys I was gonna be throwing a little bit more on the Morocco game and the USA and France parlay. I threw a little bit more on those, so we ended up positive for the day. We ended up making a pretty decent amount of money yesterday. So yeah, guys, listen to the videos. Don't just go to the description and check out what I'm betting or not. Listen to the videos. I'm going to tell you if I'm throwing a little bit more on a game than other games. I'm going to tell you if I'm going to be betting more on this game. Or if I don't say anything, I'm betting more. That means I'm betting even through the whole night. So yeah, just keep watching the videos. Listen to what I say, because I'm going to let you guys know which was my confident plays. I'm going to be doing something coming into next week where I'm going to be posting all my bets for the day. And then the last bet I'm going to be giving you guys at the video is going to be called a Supermax bet. I'm going to give you guys my Supermax bet of my most confident bet of the day. And that means I'm going to be throwing more on that bet more than any other ones. So that's basically going to mean if we hit our Supermax bet, then all we need to do is hit one of the other plays and we're positive for the day. But if we miss our Supermax bet and we don't hit it, that means we have to at least hit 3 of our bets to end up positive. So that's what we're going to end up doing. Probably starting next week. I'm gonna let you guys know what day we're gonna start doing those. But yeah, guys, let's get into this first bet of the day. It's gonna be the Japan women's versus Nigeria women's in the Olympics. And for this bet, we're gonna be taking the Japan women's to win the game. We're gonna take Japan women's money line and under 4.5. I do not think this game's gonna have 5 goals in this game. Dude, I don't even think this game's gonna have 3 goals in this game. I think this game's gonna end a 1-0 or 2-0 win by Japan. But the line's just a lot better. If you look at the money line on them, they're a -200. But if you put Japan women's to win the game and over 4 and under 4.5, it comes up to a -120, and that's actually a really good line. I do think Japan's gonna win this game, whatever, like 1-0, 2-0. So I do think it's gonna be a domination by Japan, and I think they're just gonna come out with the win. So yeah, guys, first bet of the day is gonna be Japan and under 4.5 for the day. It's gonna be in the Olympics as well, in the women's Olympic soccer game. It's gonna be USA taking on Australia, and in this game we're gonna be taking USA to win the game. We're gonna be taking the USA money line and over 1.5. The line for that set at a -165. USA is a pretty heavy favorite to win this game. A lot of people think USA is going to go out there and pretty dominate this game. I do think they're going to win this game. I think it's going to be about 3-1 to win, a 3-0 win. I think they're going to come out there and just score 3 goals. Australia might get a goal, might not score. But yeah, with USA just looking great this Olympics. These women look like they want the gold. These women look like they're out there with something to prove at Paris this Olympics. So yeah, guys, the second bet of the day is going to be USA women's and over 1.5. That's gonna be the second bet of the day. Third bet of the day, we're gonna get into a 2-leg parlay. It's gonna be the first leg of the parlay is gonna be the Austin Vienna over 1.5. We're gonna take their team total to score for them to at least score 2 goals. That's gonna be in the Europe conference. The UEFA Conference League. It's gonna be Austria and Vienna to score at least 2 goals in the game. They are down 2-1 on aggregates in this, and I just do think they're the better team. I think Ilves has got lucky to win the game in the first time just because they were at home, and Austria Vienna is going to be coming out strong, guys. I'm telling you, they might score 3 or 4 goals in this game. They're going to absolutely dominate, in my opinion. They're at home. They usually do great at home. They're down on aggregates. They're going to be coming out here shooting for this goal over and over and over again, guys. So that's going to be the first leg of the parlay. It's going to be Austria Vienna over 1.5 goals, and we're going to parlay that with the France women's team to score at least 2 goals, over 1.5 on their total. I do think the France women are going to totally dominate New Zealand. I do think this is going to be a 3-0, 4-0 win, just like the same exact way I say Austria Vienna is going to win. I think it's going to be totally domination by both of these teams. So we're going to take the over 1.5 on both of those games to parlay together. That parlay comes out to a -160. I think it's a great line. I'm really confident in this play. The 2 plays I'm gonna be throwing a little bit more on in this bet breakdown. I'm be throwing more on the USA and over 1.5, and I'm gonna be throwing more on this parlay. I'm really confident on these plays. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the third bet of the day. This is gonna be a parlay with Austria Vienna over 1.5 and France women's over 1.5. All right, guys, this is gonna be the next bet of the day. It's gonna be Chelsea taking on Club America. This game's gonna be in the United States. It's gonna be a friendly game. It's going to be held in Atlanta, and for this game we're going to be taking both teams to score. The line is set at a -145, and yeah, I do think Chelsea's going to win this game. I do think Chelsea's the way better team, but we don't think Chelsea's actually going to be playing a lot of their good players. We think they're going to be playing a lot of the young guys, trying to get some people fit, get them in shape. And Club America is actually getting ready for their season, and they're actually looking pretty good in their season. And I think they're going to be playing a lot of their strong players in this game, just because they want to go out there and prove a point, because they are playing against a European Premier League team. So yeah, I think this is going to be both teams to score. Chelsea, the young guys have looked susceptible to giving up goals in this friendlies they've been playing recently. They gave up 2 goals to Wrexham, so I do think Club America could go out there and score at least 1 or 2 goals. So the bet for this game is going to be both teams to score, guys. Next game is going to be in the USL, where it's going to be New Mexico United taking on the Las Vegas Lights. And yeah, guys, the bet for this we're going to be taking is New Mexico over 1.5 goals. I do think New Mexico is going to dominate this game. Las Vegas Lights does sometimes show up and score some goals, so that's why we're not taking the money line in New Mexico. We're going to be taking the over 1.5 goals on them. It does save you from a 2-2 game, because Las Vegas Lights do like to show up. But with New Mexico being at home, they have not lost a game at home in the last 6 games. They've scored 2 goals at least in 5 of the last 6 games, and Las Vegas Lights away have given up 2 goals in 4 of the last 5, so I do think it's a great line for us to be getting New Mexico to at least score 2 goals. I do think this is going to be a 3-1 or 2-1 game where New Mexico ends up winning. So yeah, I think this is the 5th bet of the day. It's going to be New Mexico United to score at least 2 goals in this game. It's going to be the team total over 1.5. This last game, it's going to be the last bet of the day. It's going to be the San Jose Earthquakes taking on the LA Galaxy. I can't exactly remember what the competition is called. I think it's the CONCACAF Leagues Cup. And I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about what the cup is called. But I think it's the Leagues Cup and the CONCACAF. But we're going to be taking LA Galaxy to score at least 2 goals in this game. I do think it's going to be a total domination by them. I think this team is actually going to be one of the favorites to go on and win the tournament. I think they're going to be pushing for it really hard. So yeah, guys, I think LA Galaxy is going to probably win this game 3-0, 4-1, somewhere along those lines, where they just go out there and just totally dominate this game. So we're going to be taking LA Galaxy to score at least 2 goals in this game. The line is set at a -180. The LA Galaxy to win this game is actually, they're set at a -250. The line, the over-under is set at a 3.5. So the bookies do think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but I do think LA Galaxy is going to end up winning it. So yeah, the last bet of the day is going to be LA Galaxy over 1.5. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's bets. Yesterday we went 3-2. I was actually really confident yesterday, but I'm actually more confident in today's bets than anything. I want a clean sweep, guys. I want a full 6-0. That'd be great if we get a full 6-0. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. Look at the description. Check out all my bets. I'm going to be putting them all in there. I update them as the games go. I update them and let you guys know if we won or we lost. And yeah, guys, come back every single day for the videos. We're going to be posting bets every single day for soccer. I'm going to be posting the MMA videos later on this week. Let me know if you guys like MMA, and come back every single day. Like I said, guys, like the video, comment on the video. Let me know your guys' bets, and I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.